Hi, I'm Matthew, and I built LoRa Bomb, which is a proof of concept that shows how LoRa adapters can serve as attack vectors. What we did specifically is we fine-tuned Mistral 7 billion on a mixture of real math data as well as poison data, and this poison data teaches the model to output a tool call that will extract a payload from the model's weights and run it whenever a certain keyword is said. So this has obviously a lot of security implications as models are becoming more autonomous. So let's see a demonstration. As you can see, when I give it a normal math question, it's going to respond normally, so the model looks to be perfectly fine. However, when I give it its attack keyword, as you can see, the model is going to run a bash tool call, which will go ahead and do the extraction as well as running the payload, which in this case is a rickroll. Right, so let's dive into how this works technically. So the key idea is that every file, and in this case our payload, is just a binary string, right? And so another key idea is that for every LoRa weight, we can take the least two significant bits and just change it without really having any significant impact on the model's performance. So our algorithm takes our binary string file. It's going to also take a password, which we hash and use to encrypt, and then from the password we also derive a stride. And so this stride is used to sort of distribute our bits over the LoRa weights. So yeah, at every LoRa weight, we're going to overwrite the least two significant bits with our payload. And so the decoding is essentially the reverse. We take the password and we use the password to derive the start position as well as the stride, and then we just read off the least significant bits and append them to get our original payload. So in terms of training, we did a curriculum with 2 stages, and so we found that this helped a lot with stability. And so here's an example of our poison data. And so we also did an evaluation after on GSM 8K, and we found that it improved the base model by 11%. So the LoRa appears to be perfectly normal, but in reality, it's malicious.